Game 3, midway point.
Tested, ready to go.
Whoa.
This is 30 seconds, folks.
Fair enough. Coming at you. A little hot under the cellar, huh?
Yep.
Move it out.
Definitely hot under the cellar indeed.
Today's
Wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Uncle
Farty Special Whoopie Cushions.
That's how you know we're good.
Exactly.
Okay, let's begin. First, recommended by 4 out of 5 guidance counselors. What is not true of both Colgate University and Colgate toothpaste? Both Colgates and Colgates were founded in the 1800s, not the 1600s. I don't think they brushed their teeth in the 1600s or went to school. Come to think of it, did people even have arms back then? Yeah, pretty sure they didn't have arms. This one's known as Let's Throw Some Pointy Objects. Okay, listen up, it's closing time. Imagine a bar clock with a dartboard for a face. Which numbers would the hands be pointing to at exactly 3 a.m. closing time? The 6 is on the right side and the 20 is up top, just like the hands of a clock at 3 a.m. But listen, any bar that closes at 3 is no bar for me. I'm generally in my Snuggie and reading a romance novel by 9:30.
It's you and me. 3!
Coming up next, back in the saddle again, literally, and it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a Kentucky Derby winning horse or one of the 100 greatest country music songs of all time, according to Country Music Television. If it's a horse that, in the past 25 years, has won the Kentucky Derby, press left on your plus control pad. If it's a top 100 country song, you're familiar with the dis or dat. Perfect. Okay,
Under 4.5, baby.
Now here's a nickel. Go find someone who cares. If I owned a racehorse, I'd probably name it Don't Come Home A-Drinkin' with Lovin' on Your Mind. Either that or Mr. Horsey.
Everybody Quattro! Everybody Quattro! Hey!
This one's called I Worry I May Never Get Her Done. Suppose Larry the Cable Guy wants to reach a different audience by expanding his catchphrase to a compound sentence with a conjunctive adverb. How would it look? It's a compound sentence and, however, is a conjunctive adverb. But this would be a scary alternate reality where Larry uses complex grammar and English professors wear sleeveless flannel shirts.
Where's the ball, girl?
Open wide for nights and daytime talk shows. Imagine King Arthur gets transported from his round table to the table on The View. Applying round table principles, who would be considered the head of the table? Here's what a right answer looks like. The fundamental purpose of the round table is that no one man is head and that everyone has equal status. But King Arthur always gets to sit.
I never heard of that story.
Especially when a
FYI.
fish like Richard Gere is on.
It's not Barbara Walters. She retired.
Whoopee! Oh, you got it wrong. I just like saying that. Whoopee! Just like I like to say, you just won a silent but deadly whoopee cushion from Uncle Farty's Specialty Whoopie Cushions. The SBD is the only whoopee cushion that releases a fart smell instead of a fart sound. Today's wrong answer of the game earns you $4,000. Enjoy. We finished round 1. And surprisingly, you're doing pretty well. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. Okay, here it comes.
Robot. 6 is a robot.
Next, tearing up my pouch. If former NSYNCer Joey Fatone were born as a Kangaroo Joey, what would he sing when he was born? When Kangaroo Joeys are born, they're only about 1 inch long. 1 inch is also the length of my attention span whenever he's.
And I'm guessing if they're less than an inch, they will not be a Joey at all.
Try this on for size. Honk if you're holy.
Yeah.
If diehard believers in Calvinism design their own car decal, what would it look like? Arminianism is the counter-belief system to Calvinism, claiming, among other things, that Jesus died for all, not just a pre-selected few. I want to get a car decal of Calvin peeing on a toilet. I hate toilets so much.
Plug-in chickens picking on a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Next, Waldorf, Gesundheit. Which of these items would not be prevented by the sneeze guard on a Waldorf salad bar? Waldorf salads traditionally include apples, nuts, celery, grapes, and mayonnaise. Artichokes are not included. Which really breaks the artichoke's heart. Hey,
I guess I might like a Waldorf salad after all. For me, the Mountain 9.
Let's try. Fake tan, $100. Camera, $200. Vanity, priceless. I got tired of receiving only 1 fortune cookie per restaurant visit, so I did what any sensible consumer would do. I went to Costco and bought 2,500 of them.
Fortune cookies, fortune Masterson.
Now let's see what this fortune says here. People fade, but a picture is timeless. Good. I was hoping all my shirtless photos I took in the mirror would stand the test of time, but who would vehemently disagree with this statement? The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde is a novel about a man whose portrait ages instead of himself. I've already figured out how to avoid feeling old. Just tape a life-size picture of yourself onto all your mirrors.
Oh my God.
If people say you're in denial, just take them to the mirror and say, a mirror doesn't lie.
That's genius. Our portrait's age instead of us. That would be genius. I would love that.
Coming up next, Gaga! Which lyrics from Lady Gaga's song Bad Romance contain a word that you could not play in a game of Scrabble? Somehow, almost all the words in this song are playable Scrabble words, except for Roma.
Oh.
Music snob if you want. I prefer the old songs that made sense. Wop babaloo boppa wop bamboo. Studio. Okay? Shamon.
You know how the Jack Attack works. Clearly.
Fine. Here's your clue. And the award.
Award is named.
You can win a Jackie. Good luck.
That would be easy. Yeah, pull the finger on that, journalist. Huh. The pitcher I keep track of most in baseball, to be honest. Yeah. Not geeky enough to know what the Eisner is. Oh, that was really fast. Huh. Oh my God. I think it's that, yeah. Then, of course. Oops. I actually thought Rasta said Razzie, surprisingly. Anyway, final score.
There it is.
Respectable.
Trying to come up with a congratulatory fart, but I just don't think I ate enough eggs to really get a deserving odor going.
You don't know Jack!
It's 3 down, 2 to go. I'll see you in the next game.